What is it? What is it is the question. What is it that draws somebody to an environment like this? What can we uncover, or what is behind door number 1? What's the worst you can find? It's not what you find, it's the individual who you bump into or run into.
I'm from the Corpus Christi area, been around here all my life. I'm 49 years old, so, you know, I know quite a bit about the area. I want to say we were coming back from a trip from San Antonio, and when we were driving through, you just see that neon sign out there off to the corner of the highway.
Technology-wise, it doesn't seem like there's a need for an adult video store. There's a supply, but I can't imagine there's much demand, and it's probably just one of those historical anachronisms that we see sometimes with businesses, that why even bother to exist if there's no demand?
First it was, do I know anything about a dust video? Have I ever heard of this place? First thing that flagged up in my head was somebody had gotten killed out there.
We see somebody was shot in the side of the head. It was the clerk, but I don't believe there was anything explicitly taken, or even that there was much of a robbery. It's one of these, from the reporting of it, it's sort of a puzzling murder. And it's a crime that still has questions because there's no witnesses really, there's no motive.
Who owns this place? Why is this place still around? A place that is attached to a crime, how is it able to still exist? The name popped out, Mr. Coyle. Then I started to see a series of names, all the same last name or different family members, and it seemed to be rotating amongst different people.
Okay, so I was up here with my sister, and she was shopping and shopping and shopping. And I was already done, so I just started talking to Mary, and next thing you know, I had a job. I was 34 years old before I knew sex could be a lot of fun, a whole lot of fun. Until then, I always wondered, what is the big deal? And now, I can say that it is a very important part of any relationship.
Yeah, good old Hubert. A friend of mine came to my house, and I was kind of leaning towards, I wasn't working, and I needed to be working, and because I was starting to get in trouble, and I don't do good with out of town. And anyway, she said, come on, you're going to work. You're going to work with me. I mean, if you've got a job that you like, you'll never work a day in your life.
You meet a lot of different people, a lot of characters, personalities. It's fun. Not necessarily bad, but you know, it's fun. I enjoy it.
Maria has been my good friend since before she worked here. Mary is Mary. She's Mary.
Over here, see, when we get it all done, we get the floor all done, because we're like working on it. We're always a work in progress. And all the magazines and DVDs together right here, except for, that's gonna be all that's in here eventually, I think. Once we get DVDs all the way around. I think that's what she said. And then we have party stuff. Sorry. What What little bit of lingerie we got left, we're not gonna carry lingerie after we get our license all set back up. We got Halloween, and we got anal stuff, and we got, it's all in sections, I guess, but yeah.
I don't even know what to say about Mary, but I love her. She's someone who I have been able to count on many times to always be there for me. And at the same time, she's fired me and been a bitch to me. She's like the worst boss I've ever had in my life and the best boss I've ever had in my life, all rolled into one old grumpy bitch.
I've been selling porn since 1972. My freshman year, I was an art major, and you could never have enough money if you're an art major because paint costs so much and shit. And it was the only job in 1972, their article read, guaranteed $400 a week plus. And back then, I think minimum wage was, what, $1.75? Gee, that's a hell of a job, so I took it.
Sorry, kid.
And let me tell you, the best part, I know we got necessary evils, we got bills to pay. Okay, well, I gotta get paid and all that kind of stuff. But when I first started working here, it was like, man, I don't know, can you believe they pay me for this?
I guess first let's talk about Leah.
Do we have to?
No, because Jose's gonna come over. I need to get the money for it. But then I might need you to come get me. I'm not sure. Do you have any money? Okay.
So you said the first time you went into the store.
I was 17, yeah. But I was already a mother too, though. We were bored. It was me, my father, my kids, and my brother. It was like 11:30 at night. We're just all, let's go to adult video, and we said okay. And it was just because it was right there. We were bored.
What would you say it's like with the other people that you know that work in the store? Like, what's your relationship like with them?
I don't know. Mary, I don't know. I'm trying to make up with Mary right now, so I'm pretty much on the chopping block, I think. But I don't know. I worded things wrong.
What about Maria?
Maria is manipulative. Well, she's Haven's friend, so I just learned from what she did to Haven. Like, I don't want a friend like that. I love Haven. I just kind of freaked out how my friend goes, yeah, I came to, I asked for you, and they said you didn't work here anymore. That's what Haven was telling people. Like, they would come and ask for me, and she was all, that's what she told them, I didn't work there anymore. But I just felt like Mary has used me.
Because she worked for us before, and she pissed me off. I fired her, and then I hired her back after she had an attitude adjustment. Why, does she need another one?
It was okay to fuck me over, like just to fuck me in the ass with no lube, and it was like ha ha ha, Leah don't care. I don't know how to make it right with Mary.
Have you ever heard of the adult video store?
Yeah, is it outside 37? Oh yeah, I can't believe they have that.
They sold nasty pictures. Yeah. Nasty movies.
I don't like it. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it's just, I just don't like it.
No, I don't think it should be there, no.
And how come?
My granddaughter asked me, what store is that? And it said adult video, and I didn't even want to tell her, so.
You know, I drive by it on the way home from work, and I would imagine that people's opinions of an adult video store probably match mine, but, you know, obviously I don't know that. However, technology-wise, it doesn't seem like there's a need for an adult video store. There's a supply, but I can't imagine there's much demand.
Okay, here's a scenario for you. If you had a 5-year-old and you brought your 5-year-old in here, what would embarrass you for them to see? I said, nothing, because I'm not going to bring a 5-year-old in here. We're out here, way out here. We're not at those other places that are in town. You know, what's the deal? I like working here. I love working here. I like helping people. And it's like but see, we get such a negative rap, and why? I don't understand.
What would you say your biggest problem has been?
The police. I'll just say that there's another theater in town, and I did not know that they charged as much as they did, which is $20 a head. And if you go outside and smoke a cigarette, you have to pay to come back in. And with us, if you can go outside and smoke a cigarette and come back in, if you get in your car and leave the parking lot, you're done. They started calling the police once or twice a week, and they would tell them outrageous things like there's 12 people running around the parking lot naked, you know.
So anyway, it's because they were just getting us under the nose, you know, of the police all the time. Because there wasn't nothing going on.
I mean, I have more disgust in my soul for, not all of them, but for the cops. Like, I just, even more so, like, just let them all burn almost.
But when they ended up, you know, we ended up getting shut down.
And they came and yanked our SOB license, which is sexually oriented business, which means we had to carry 7 pieces of lingerie for every 3 pieces of porn. This cop pulls in, he said, "Have you got 12 people running around the parking lot naked?" And I said, "No. I mean, look around, you know, nobody's out," so he leaves. But it's not their fault if they keep getting calls. You know, they have to come check it out.
And you told us about this crazy book that you were able to order from the Library of Congress.
Yeah.
Can you tell us that story again?
It's the only time that we've ever legally sold child pornography and bestiality. Congress, they had a committee that investigated pornography to see what was hardcore pornography and what softcore pornography, you know, to make the separation. And they had pictures and everything in this book, and it's about this thick. I sold my copy, and one of the other clerks that worked there, we sold our copies for like $75 a piece. That's how bad people wanted them.
That's crazy.
It's your government.
Everybody asks, they're like, "Oh, I bet you get a lot of weirdos and this and that." And I don't get a lot of weirdos. I don't get a lot of pervs. I get a lot of normal people, curious people.
I got a picture of that ass.
Because you want like different.
But that's not necessarily what you're gonna see, because you're gonna see my kids first. My kids come first before anything. You see what I'm saying?
I worship him when we're in bed, like no matter what, or in the car, or outside, or wherever we're at.
Do it like you're wondering, not like you have to, right?
One of his fetishes, but he loves ass. Like he loves big old booty.
Look it up. I challenge you. Is there a law that says if I drink and drive, I go to jail in Texas? I don't know. I do know that I'll put 2 bottle caps. So when you ask me how much I drank, I might look at the officer and be like, "Well, I did have something to drink. Here's 2 bottle caps." Right? What is this? Cocaine? Ah. Nah. So who's coming and for what? A user might be looking for a dealer, and a dealer might be looking for a user. Or the white guy with blue eyes and glasses looking like Dexter might just not know where and how to get the woman that he wants.
It serves part of the community, the part that's open-minded, the part that isn't judgmental and stuck in the 50s. I mean, for Christ's sake, Spencer's in the mall sells sex toys. Our children go to Spencer's.
When they took our license, I went and took pictures of all of their erect penises on the wall, of them and every place I could find. Mm-hmm. And it was like, to ask them why do we have to get rid of ours when we're out here by ourselves and they're in town.
And they don't care. It really doesn't seem to bother them. It's about the money for them. Or it appears to be. Yeah. We don't even like kids on the parking lot.
Yeah. Mary walked up behind this kid, okay, like 19 years old. He was looking at some cards. And Mary walked up behind him and said, "Son." I watched him jump out of his skin.
Spencer's and this place to me would be like, okay, you going into Dave & Buster's. They have the little bar there, right? But you can't go into there. Coming to something like this, you have to be of age. Like it has more
We carry a lot of products that you will not find at a store like Spencer's. And then obviously we're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. So
Holidays.
off the back, that's different.
They're planting a seed in a fresh brain, but it's not a good seed. Even society today, stuff is okay that is not okay. It's not okay to be gay, really. What is transgender? Canada.
And they're giving us a hard time. And where are we? Not anywhere near any kids, any schools, any churches, nothing but the refinery.
What's something people might not know about running this store? Maybe a misconception people would have.
Good one. That we have little rooms with glory holes and stuff. Not for years.
It's not hard work, and although, you know, like, the place did get robbed in January. Maria got robbed. Some fat Mexican guy with black marks on each cheek came in. Maria was working. She had just come on shift and walked right over there to the little gate to get into our register area and told her,
"Give me the money now, bitch. Are you serious?"
You could see her on the video. She's like, "Are you serious?" And he's like,
"Give me the fucking money, bitch." Okay.
And so she pops open the register and he goes to get the money out and he couldn't even get the money out. He dropped it. And so she's like, "Here, just take the whole drawer." Oh, no. He couldn't get the money out because of the gloves he had on. He had on some work gloves. And so that's when she was like, "Here, just take the whole drawer." And she hands him the drawer. He drops the drawer, bends over, picks up the money, and then he's leaving. And right before he gets out the door, he just turns around like as an afterthought and just shot the display case. Shot our most expensive sex toy.
I always want to keep my female organs. I want to go through hormone replacement therapy because, dude, oh my God, like, I'm gonna miss my period. She's my friend. She's been there a very long time. Like, I don't want her to go away. She makes me beautiful and she makes me strong. She makes my bones strong. Like, holy fuck, it's fucking crazy.
Are you happy with the way things are? Are you happy with the current situation?
What part of it? I could use a new truck. I'm thinking one of those yellow Tonkas.
If a woman walks in that front door and she's like, they're pudgy, you know what I mean? She's not really
Sure.
She's not real sure of herself. If I can make that woman walk out that door with her head held high and with her new outfit and her new, whatever, that's worth all the money in the world to me.
Oh God, I'll probably quit another 2 times this year. Or get fired. I might get fired. It's a minimum wage kind of job. I mean, I could make this kind of money flipping burgers somewhere, but whoa, this is way more fun. Way better.
I think that I've been told ever since I can remember, my mother's always said, "If it feels good, do it." You know what I mean? I think it's only nasty if you don't wash it. You know what I mean?
Are you satisfied with where your life is now? Like, are you happy?
Come on. Okay, I'm gonna go get this man his key back now. Okay, excuse me.
Yeah.